Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess it's me. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Hi, Alex. How are you today?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Just don't.
Don't worry about what?
My face.
I can't see your face. What's wrong with your face?
So, funny story, right?
Okay.
I casually, woke up this morning, and I was casually, not a male.
Okay. Sounds
so,
good.
yeah, that happened.
Okay. So what articles do you have today, Alex?
I found a couple interesting ones. I found, okay. So, hi guys, welcome back to the Discord server. So, my first article is this article I found that someone thinks that narwhals aren't, a thing. So,
They aren't, though.
They had, arguments about it, too. They were thinking, they can't be held in captivity because, they'll die in captivity. But their thing was, why? Have you ever, there's no way you'll ever see a narwhal. So that's why people think they're, not a thing. And, another thing is, they think that it's so easy to make up. There are so many creatures in the world that, physically you couldn't make up. But, put, a horn on a whale, and then boom, you have a new creature.
Okay, why would you put a horn on a whale?
Well, if, we want to make up a new animal. Okay, here we go. What if we put a unicorn horn on a whale? And there you go, it's a narwhal.
But why do we need more animals?
I don't, like, it doesn't say anything about that, but, like, that's why people think that they don't exist, like, because it's so easy to make up, and, like, there's no...
What the hell? What are you doing? Give me my hat. What? You started boat without me? Get out. Get out. The heck?
This is an imposter.
Close the door. She doesn't even have the headphones plugged in. Oh, then
Hi.
I leave for 5 minutes, and my sister started boat. What? Jesus. What? I don't, you know what? Whatever. We're gonna start.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Boat Episode 5, I believe. Feels like
6.
96. Oh yeah, I'm even numbers. That's correct. So, how's your day, Holden?
Good. I'm a little dead inside, especially today. You can probably hear it. I'm kind of dead.
Sick?
Yes.
That's great. Thanks for telling me when boat starts.
Yeah.
You may notice that I'm standing now. Going back to the standing.
Oh.
Hopefully this will keep me more active and awake, because by the end of boat, usually the last like half an hour, I'm tired and I want to kill myself. So standing will hopefully help that. And since this is on my channel, I'm going to be starting with Google Lockouts.
I almost did this.
Oh yeah. So what was it? It was last Thursday, so nearly a week ago, where nearly 17,000 Google employees rioted. I don't know why. Oh wait, no, I do know why. Because
The company's reaction to sexual assault allegations.
Yep, exactly. So from what I've read, this was in New York. Let's see here. 20,000 Google employees poured from offices in 50 cities around the world. Okay. As part of a massive walkout to protest the way the company handles sexual harassment. Let's see. Oh, New York Times. There we go. The widespread demonstrations spurred by a revealing New York Times report that detailed how Google has shielded executives accused of sexual misconduct, where the large-scale representation yet of a new type of labor organizing catching on in the tech industry. So, let's see. This was published November 3rd. So that was Saturday. I have not heard this on the news at all, which is something I would have. Instead, I just saw this on my phone. Holden, you said you've heard of this.
Just a little bit.
So it says in the 50 cities around the world. So this is obviously organized well beforehand. Hold on, I'm just reading more. There's some Twitter posts. Yeah, so let's see. I'm trying to find some more information. This is not the right article that I saw. I've never seen anything like this in the tech sector, says Rogers. The numbers and level of coordination involved in the Google strike was unprecedented. One Google employee who asked for anonymity, since I can't read, the monitor's too far away from me, weren't authorized to speak about the company, says the Thursday's protest felt like lightning striking and how fast they came together. So if this was nearly a week ago, I wonder how that's doing. Let's see here. Google Lockout. How Google CEO Sundar Pichai should have responded to the massive whatever. Why Google's employees walked out and what it could mean for the future of labor. Hold on, I'm just reading more. While I'm reading this, what are your thoughts or opinions and or anything else?
Yay?
So did this one affect the headquarters down in California?
I think so, but I didn't hear about it specifically.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I know it happened in San Francisco too, but...
Yeah, that's all that these articles have to say.
Yes, it did affect their headquarters.
The leaders of the lockout presented a list of 5 demands on an Instagram page. 1. An end to forced arbitration in cases of harassment and discrimination. 2. A commitment to end play and opportunity inequality. 3. A clear, uniform, globally inclusive process of reporting sexual misconduct safely and anonymously. 4. Promote the chief diversity officer to answer directly to the CEO and make recommendations directly to the board of directors. In addition, appoint an employee representative to the board. And 5, a publicly disclosed sexual harassment transparency report. I don't really have a whole lot of opinions to this. I just thought it was a little important to say that since I saw that. Just trying to read more. First time employees does with their free meals and on-site gyms stage a public protest. Oh yeah. The workers, it says here, the statement, workers are losing their voice. Kind of like I am right now. There's no legal standing, and it claims that these protests have shown a lot to Google, but nothing else. In fact, it stated that this strike was but powerless. Alright, that's all I have for that one.
Okay.
How's the camera angle? I can't even tell. Hi, camera. Yeah, I think it's okay. I can't flip my screen anymore. It's broken, because every time I do that, I already told you to do this, Hold, but I didn't say this. Every time I flip the screen to face toward me, like in this situation, the screen doesn't flip, and the color inverts, and when I flip when I flip back, the brightness is like high, like you can't even see or read anything.
Oh, yes, you told me about this.
Yeah. My mic is not picking up audio.
Oh.
Yay.
Like it hasn't been?
No.
At all?
No.
Oof.
Okay. Anyway. Your turn.
Okay. Amusing Pixel 3 XL bug displays a second notch.
Wait, excuse me, what?
Amusing Pixel 3 XL bug displays a second notch.
A notch? You mean on the top of the phone?
Mm-hmm. The Pixel 3 XL has a notch at the top. And a software bug is making it have a second one on the left, or on the right side of it.
You mean a notch like on an iPhone 10?
Mm-hmm. The Google Pixel 3 XL has one.
I went on, after that stream, I went on the internet to find if the tab on the iPhone 10 bothered anyone else. And I found 2 videos. Both of them were from Linus Tech Tips. The first one was, even Apple doesn't care about the iPhone XS.
Oh, yes.
And he stated multiple times that the tab and a bunch of other things were extremely annoying and pointless. And there was another video, which I can't find, but in the title it was literally about the tab. I don't know what the hell it's called. Let me find it. Where is it? No, that's not it. Where is it? Don't mind me. Are new phones only about style now? Yes, they are, Linus. Where is it? Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna... Oh, wait. No, never mind. Anyway, so yep. That's my stance on it.
Okay. I found a picture of it here. I will put it in the stream and send it to you. It's kind of amazingly hilarious.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Why? Just, oi. Why?
Yeah, so Google has confirmed that there is a fix coming, but has not basically said anything else past that.
What is the point of it?
Of what?
Of the tab. What, like, is it literally just for style?
No, it has the camera and stuff in it.
So then why do they need two?
One of them is part of the screen. It's a software bug.
Oh,
it's
a
not
bug.
part of hardware at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one on the right side isn't supposed to be there. But
okay.
Google has said there's a fix coming, but hasn't said when.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, if both of those were deliberate, that would be sad.
If it holds your camera and the speaker and or the microphone, why wouldn't it just not be on the edge?
What do you mean?
Like this. It's just like top and it doesn't need a notch. I mean, granted, it's not a great camera, but those are phones with terrific cameras that are like that style. You don't need the tab. When they did that for the first time, I think that was on the iPhone 10. Did they say that?
The Essential phone did it before.
I mean, okay. I mean, I know that every time...
And then iPhone took that to implement their Face ID, and then everybody else in the industry copied it afterwards, because everybody just takes from Apple.
I mean, I know every single iPhone or, like, something released, they always say that there's a better camera. As in, there's probably, like, slightly, like, crap things that they just add, but it's a better camera. But, like, it's not replacing a whole camera. It's just putting the same thing on and tweaking something small. There's no difference. So why do you need a tab? I don't know. It was good before. It doesn't need to be better. It's a phone.
I like the way the what phone was it? Let me see. Yeah, how the Note 9 does it.
Mm-hmm.
Where it has it more spread out, and so it's a thinner bezel, but there's a full bezel across the entire length of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
That makes more sense, but they have the same bezel on the bottom with nothing on it, which annoys me.
So
they should just have screen going all the way down.
What did they find out, or what the heck did they find? Yeah, what did they find out why it was bugging out like that?
All Google has said is there's a fix coming. Doesn't say when, doesn't say what caused it, doesn't say anything except that there's a fix coming.
So it was Russian hackers and they wouldn't tell you. Okay.
I think that's about it for the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn.
Yep.
Okay. I don't have an article for this one. However, I don't need an article for this one. I don't know when it was released. I think it was about... I have no idea. The new Minecraft textures. Let's see here. So, people are losing their crap when Minecraft announced that they're changing a lot of their textures in the future 1.14 update. Let's see here. I have personally taken a look at the new textures. A lot of them has changed slightly. A lot of them changed drastically. It was retextured by Jasper, I believe. Jasper, yep. Been sprucing up Minecraft textures for a long time, and way back in January released version 2 of the textures in a downloadable pack, and now it's just 10 months later, it's time for version 3. Let's see here. I'm going to take my camera, and I'm just going to display this because I really don't feel like doing anything else. So look at that gold block right there. That you really can't see it. That gold block. I
can't see it at all.
I know. It's different, but hi. I think people can live with new textures, no?
Mm-hmm.
I think I mentioned this in a previous boat, but anyway, I think I mentioned this in a previous episode, but every time Minecraft updates, and it's a drastic update where they add something massive or crazy, people just get pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And that when people get pissed off, that pisses me off. Because taking it back to the 1.8 update where they added slime blocks, people said that Minecraft is ruined because the mechanics were so freaking different. And look where that went. In the 1.9 update, they introduced the combat mechanics. Everyone said Minecraft was ruined. Okay, well, how has it been ruined? It's been 3 years. In 1.10 or 1.11, I'm not sure, they added the elytra and the whole end thing. People said Minecraft are ruined. And way back in the days of 2011, those days, Minecraft added the piston, where previously it was a mod that you had to get, but they added a piston to Minecraft, and people said, wow, you're adding mods to the game, you're ruining Minecraft. So, these new textures, trust me, you're going to get used to them very quickly. The thing with this is that if you really, really don't like it, it's a texture pack. You can change it back without having to, with being in the same update. The only thing that I can see really changing are the ores. Everything else looks the same. They're just slightly different. They look a little different. Cactus looks completely different. The sand looks different, but I like the new sand texture. Granite is... okay, it's granite and diorite. Those are the only two textures that I really don't like. Everything else is more or less the same. It looks a little more what am I trying to say? It blends more together, is what I'm trying to say. That was the whole point of this whole new texture thing. There's other things like the wood and the cobblestone that wasn't really meant to blend, but just to change the textures. I was reading this, and also in the 1.14 update, they're adding pandas, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I see here, villager beasts. Where to find them? So, illager. Never mind. You recently tweeted illager beasts and where to find them. Would you like to take this opportunity to apologize for that tweet? No, that's not what I want. So, illager. I do see a picture of illager beast, so that might be something new. The texture was designed to be a bit like evocation fangs. The biting things that evokers use. Yeah. Alright, whatever. So, Minecraft is updating textures, and a lot of newer people or younger people might not know this, but there has also been a big texture change. If you go onto the ancient YouTubes and look at the old Minecraft, you may see that the textures were completely different, and then I think it might be Jasper or someone else, they changed it to what the textures are now, and it's been like that for the last 6-7 years. I don't actually know how long, but whatever. And that's what we've been used to. We'll get used to it. Did I drop my cap again? No, I didn't. Standing up is a bit different. So I can actually get rid of this. What am I doing? So redesigning it was very tough because everyone loves the original cobblestone for some reason, me included. I don't know why. It's just this gritty feeling to it. I liked redesigning it because I made over 100 versions, I think. Yeah, it's kind of cool. The only blocks that are drastically changing are the ore blocks, so like the diamond blocks and iron blocks, gold blocks, like actual blocks. The ore is relatively pretty much the same. It's not something to get worked up over and get pissed off at. There's other things that you can do if you want to get pissed off, like Apple.
That's my next topic.
Also, another thing you get pissed off at is my light. One of my lights died the other day, and it pissed me off. So actually, you said you had an Apple one?
Mm-hmm. Well,
okay, so
it's a follow-up.
So what we're gonna do,
or last episode,
is when you're talking about that Apple thing, I'm gonna change my light.
But Apple.
I'm ready. You said you had an Apple thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go.
Okay. So last time, there was the thing about Apple. They will now allow you to download your data. And I requested that, and I got my data. So, I've looked through it quite a bit. It has very much less than what I thought it would. It has basically all the stuff I store in iCloud. Like the calendars and the contacts and the notes and stuff. It has the things I've purchased, all the emails it sent me, and there's this folder called Other Data that I haven't looked in yet. Oh, those are just basic account details. So it's really basic stuff, this data that Apple carries on you. It's much less exhaustive of a list than I've seen from other sites, but yeah, Alex, come back.
I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm just changing my light because that's what you always do on About Tech News, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, I don't know if this is getting picked up in the camera. I hope it is.
Don't do it before, do it during.
Yeah, especially when you have an Apple article. See, this totally was not planned.
Yeah. You know, speaking of data, it does tell you a list of your podcasts. Speaking of which.
Now I'm lit up. There we go. Actually, I kind of like it the other way better, but oh well. Alright, there we go. I got a guitar.
I actually found a lot of empty spreadsheets in all this data because all the stuff for like Apple TV, Apple Watch, I don't have any of that stuff. I just have an iPhone.
That was terrible.
So that stuff just doesn't have any data.
Well, what was the beginning of that article? I heard like everything except the beginning.
So this is, last week I requested the data that Apple has on me, and I got it. It's pretty basic stuff, basically what I store in iCloud, all the stuff I've purchased through Apple, and then, like, all the emails they've sent me.
Yep.
That's basically it. It's, I think all of it together, here, let me add this up, how much data it actually is.
I just got a text saying, "Hey, Robert, this is Gail from the Rights and Democracy with a reminder that Election Day is this Tuesday." And it says, "My polling location is at my high school." And it says, like, my high school. Oh, well. I'm not Robert, but...
So in total, it's about 30 megabytes of data, most of which is in the notes.
Switch this back to... Actually, no, I won't. I like this. I can stand a little bit back. I'm sorry, I keep on interrupting you.
Yeah, so Apple basically has very minimal data on me, so... Yay.
Well, nothing they give the FBI, no?
Huh?
None of it, they'll give it to the FBI. So you're done with that? It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I did 2 articles, and you did 2 as well?
Yes, I have
Okay.
2 more. So.
I have. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. So halftime now.
Okay.
out of nowhere. So.
Yes.
For last Bow Tech News, which was Holden, I asked people to send me questions relating to tech, and I answered them for my halftime. No one responded.
Yeah.
So I quickly just went on Discord servers. I'm like, quick, give me tech questions. So I have 2 from DJ Alex R.
Okay.
His question is, if I start eating myself, would I get bigger or smaller? I said the question needs to be relating to computers or tech. And then he asked, what's the recommended amount of dedicated WAM I should have to a server?
That's a very non-specific question.
I feel like I'm the only one here that gets that joke.
Oh. Okay.
It's a joke. There's a Minecon, I don't know which one, but it was probably a long time ago, where some girl gets the mic to ask a question, and she says that, and they're all dumbfounded. And then every year, someone says it as a joke.
Okay.
So, what is the recommended amount of dedicated WAM I should have to server? If you want a server like me, where 2 people go on once a month,
then you need like 1 megabyte.
You'll be fine with the lowest setting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll keep it at that. What were you gonna say, Holden?
I say it has to be between 1 kilobyte and 1 terabyte.
All right.
Unless you're running huge servers.
I got a question from my sister.
Okay.
Why doesn't my parents love me? I said that's not a tech question.
Well, you did start Boat without Alex, so.
Yeah, I know. She didn't even bother to turn the mic on. Jeez. So this is the point where Holden's going to sing us a song while I go to Paul's Hardware and go to his monthly Probing Paul videos and answer questions from the comments.
Da da da. We're all gonna die someday.
It's a beautiful song.
Yes, it's an original composition. It has a very special place in my heart.
Okay, price going up. The pupper needs to be sitting beside like a proper co-host. These aren't questions. Okay, so I have something to say.
Okay.
Holden, what holiday is coming up?
Thanksgiving?
Correct. And what's before Thanksgiving? Black Friday, correct.
That's after Thanksgiving.
Did I say before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after Thanksgiving.
However, Newegg is having Black November, so...
Yeah, well, everyone does that. It's not Black Friday, it's Black Month.
Yeah.
If you want to build a PC, things I'd recommend buying from your Black Friday sale if you have limited money on you right now: memory, GPU, and everything else. If you see a noticeable drop in quality, for instance, power supplies, storage, and possibly motherboards can go down. Motherboards, I don't see going down a whole lot. CPU prices generally do not go down during Black Friday. Video cards do, because they're obviously probably more expensive in the computer. Cases probably stay around the same unless they're super expensive cases.
Actually, a lot of the things that Newegg has are cases or pre-builts, but cases too.
I'm mainly looking for just Amazon Newegg. If you go to the black market, you can find a lot, but
the Newegg. I'm talking about Newegg's Black November.
Oh, whatever. For Black Friday sales,
too.
Memory and graphics cards priority.
Hard drives.
Second
and solid
priority
state drives.
is hard drives, more specifically SSDs. Power supplies are generally not even that expensive. Cases don't go down. Processors don't go down. I don't know.
Yeah, there are no CPUs on this entire list. There's a lot of RAM, there's a lot of power supplies, there's a lot of SSDs, there's a few cases, there's some pre-builts.
If you're doing aftermarket cooling with a water cooler or an air cooler, I don't really know how the price would fluctuate. However,
I don't think it really does.
Yeah, good news, I will tell you, it does not go up. So, good looking forward to that. But if you're on a tight budget and you're hoping to make spend less money on your PC for Black Friday, memory and GPU.
I actually just bought some memory.
Yeah, you showed me that, you son of a...
Yeah. Here, let me show the... in there.
This light is giving me a headache.
There.
I'm trying to find questions.
I have literal Christmas on my desk right now. Like, I changed it so that it's all red and green. Because I'm ready for Christmas.
Have you ever heard of the meltdown and scepter issues?
Just a little bit.
Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Okay, I read that wrong. It's Spectre. Okay. When I first saw that, I thought it said Scepter, and I thought that was talking about like the company Scepter that makes the one that makes my laptop. I'm like, wait, what?
No, I knew what you meant.
Read that wrong. Why are monitor names always so long and hard to remember?
Because I don't know. Because they don't bother naming them cool things. They should.
Yeah. Because
I'd way rather buy like the Viewinator than 22CWA.
Because it's probably the same with motherboards. The numbers probably have something. Mean something, sorry. Yeah, okay, I don't know how to answer that question.
I mean, they do mean things, but
I have been wanting to build a new
things.
PC with Ubuntu as an OS. So I come to some coding. I could learn some coding. I got all the parts. Do you recommend dual operating system or only Ubuntu? So first of all, what the hell is Ubuntu?
It's a Linux distribution.
Okay, and second of all, what's a dual OS?
It's when you have two operating systems on one computer.
Wow. Yeah, no, I know what that one was.
Oh, okay. I was kind of wondering. Like, you really don't know what to...
Alright, so that question...
Wow. Okay, if you're looking for a smartphone, actually, Newegg, Samsung Galaxy S9 from $950 down to $560 right now. So,
this is weird.
If you're looking for a phone, Galaxy S9 on Newegg. I want a Note 9 for $700 instead of...
I can't play guitar while
thousands.
Okay, well, that's the end of my halftime. I'm done.
Okay.
That was interesting.
Interesting.
So,
that's an optimistic way to put it.
Interesting. Speaking of prices and graphics cards, if you want to build a new PC, buy a 1080 or a 1070 or a titanium series of those 1080s or 1070s. The cheapest GeForce GTX 1070 titanium graphics card you can buy currently is $350. About a year ago, $350 barely bought a 1060. Now, a 1070 Ti, the cheapest one, is $350. Buy one of those. Or buy a 1080 Ti, splurge a couple $100 more. And if you're doing SLI, 1070 Ti works great. Let's see. The $350 one is
SLI.
The EVGA card.
Which one?
It just says EVGA GeForce GTX 1070 Ti Gaming. Let's
Why?
see here.
is out of stock, but it is more on the way. It's a blower style card.
Oh, so it's their reference card, okay.
But it's EVGA.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the EVGA reference card.
Alright.
Oh, maybe it isn't. There are multiple different blower
I was gonna
cards from
say.
EVGA.
$350
Does it
one
say-
you get a B&H video. What?
Does it say FE or...
It says #1 bestseller. It says out of stock.
Is this on Amazon?
This is on B&H photo and video.
Okay. That's odd.
So the 1070
sure.
Ti, the For the Win Ultra Silent, is $400. And the Superclock Gaming is $430, which is surprising because they were always cheaper. No, Superclocks were always a little cheaper than everything else. Or am I just imagining things?
You're imagining things.
Oh, okay. All right. The MSI's Gaming X series, which is always a little bit more expensive. This 1070 Ti is $440. So that's not a bad deal. Wait, Holden, you have a 1060 in your system, right?
Yes.
I'm honestly thinking of getting a 1070 Ti. When Black Friday comes, get that. Then I'm going to get a 7700K. Then 16 gigabytes of memory because I'm recently having memory issues.
Yeah, I have 32 gigs. Just get 16 gigs already.
Listen, buddy. And then, like on right now, that would be around, and plus maybe a 1080p monitor that I want. That's around $1,000. Come Black Friday, just saying 700. Get rid of the monitor. I don't care about monitor. That's 600. And then I can throw in Fender Squire, which I really want. Jeez. That's too high, really. People who know guitar are cringing at me right now.
Uh-huh. Indeed. Oh, I can actually reach my guitar now.
Nice.
I can get it out.
Alright, anyway. So, this is from Facebook Gaming. This is a PC Gamer article.
Hehe.
The Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales are right around the corner. So if you're looking to upgrade your graphics card right now, B&H Video Photo is selling an EVGA for just $650. That's the lowest price we've seen on any brand of GTX 1070 Ti sell for. So this is our halftime. Holden, you want to have a guitar off?
My guitar is so out of tune.
Excuses.
Here, let me tune it. Here, guitar tune tuner.
I don't even know that look right there. Whoa.
This is loud.
Actually, so that's my last article too. Oops.
I can't hear anything you're saying.
What was that one? I'm done. Not really. Yo, is that a guitar or a banjo?
Guitar. It's electric with no amp though.
Oh, you have an electric?
Yeah.
Thought it was an acoustic. Nice.
I have an electric
just-
guitar and a classical guitar that doesn't work. So
People are just coming in, and they're wondering why the hell we're just having guitars. can't play guitar. I'm a drum person. Anyway, okay. Want to talk about the Mochar for a few minutes?
Ow.
Are you
Okay, I
playing?
messed up.
Are you playing? What's the Kansas song?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess the title. I forget what it's called.
Mm-hmm. I forget too.
It's it's Wind, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
That's like such a hard. Oh, Dust in the Wind. That's such a hard song to play. I can barely play House of the Rising Sun. Cheekies.
Hee hee. I mean, I
like the
took
song.
guitar lessons for like 4 years, so.
I took guitar lessons for 0 years. Actually, you know what? You got that stuck in my head. I'm listening to that now.
I will too.
It's such a good song.
I wrote Dust in T Wing. That was sad.
You want to do a 5-minute speed round of guess that song? Here, let me get my.
Huh? I couldn't hear anything you just said.
You want to do a 5-minute speed round and guess that song?
Okay.
Whoa, that was a fail. Look at the size of this pick. Like, jeez. I know you can't see it, but it's like bigger than my thumb. That's what you get when you get.
I don't even have a pick. I just finger pick.
Usually I finger pick.
I'm never
but
gonna get this.
There's some songs I play that require pick. I had to drop my pick and then continue playing the song at the same time. Yeah, okay. I'm done. I can't play. You want to guess that song?
No, I have no idea.
Really? I mean, I know
No.
I don't play anything well, but... Alright, well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to keep it a secret.
Okay.
Your turn.
Let me see. That's like the one song I remember. Okay, I think I should know this one.
I can't even hear a damn thing you're playing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Because it's all in the low. Here, let me move this closer. Here, just turn up your volume, okay? And I'll point the microphone actually at the guitar.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
Yeah. I can barely play it, but I mean, I just looked up a tab to play, so
Nice.
yeah.
Let's see. Alright, my turn.
Okay.
I only know how to play 2 songs, by the way. And I mean, as I know how to play as in I barely know how to play.
Okay.
Whoa, okay. There's gonna be a time where I stop embarrassing myself in front of a lot of people. Alright, guess. That's all I'm doing.
I go again.
Alright, hold on, wait. I gotta... Alright,
I just got an ad for one of the articles I'm doing.
just can't move my fingers out. I haven't practiced this song too much. Okay, I'm done. I can't play guitar. Just keep on saying that in chat. I know.
Okay.
I can do this, though.
Loud. Why?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, good. Oh! Ooh, let's see if I remember this. Oh my.
I'm done. Actually, wait, I'm not done. I need to do one song. I'm not looking at the chat, but Alex, I know what you're asking.
Okay, here. Try to identify this song by the questionable guitar work.
Did it just for you, Alex. Okay, anyway, what do you have?
Article.
Keep this back on track.
Should I go for iPad or chocolate drone?
You should save the chocolate drone one for last. Chocolate drone.
Yeah, okay. So, there's a new iPad.
I heard.
It's radically changed.
I
So, it has no more home button.
It's
a square design instead of rounded. It has more speakers. There's a new Apple Pencil. OLED display. Face ID.
Here we go with you. Yeah.
Apple Pay. A12X Bionic chip. Real multitasking. New graphics. There's a new Apple Pencil.
That costs
magnetic
$100.
pairing and charging. Huh?
None.
Oh, the Apple Pencil that costs $100? Yeah.
It costs $100?
I don't know how much the new one costs, but the old one costs $100, yeah. And the real thing that I think makes this worthy is USB-C. Finally, Apple has gone to a standard connector with the iPad, which means you can directly connect it to a camera too, or like to a device. I could charge it with whatever. A USB-C, just everybody should use USB-C. Like USB-C should just take over the whole industry.
It really should, I know.
And I think if Apple does it, the rest of the industry will do it, because everybody just copies Apple anyway.
Maybe Apple copies everyone else.
Or everybody copies everybody, and then once Apple does it, it becomes mainstream.
Yeah, okay.
That's what happened with the Notch. I mean, Essential Phone did it, and then iPhone copied it, and then everybody copied that from the iPhone.
Okay.
We have an almost 4K but not resolution of 2732 by 2048. It's like the most non-standard resolution ever.
Okay.
Better speakers with separate tweeters and woofers, and true depth camera with Face ID. There's a new keyboard that can go with it. All sorts of stuff.
Nice.
Basically, it's like they just updated iPad to be more screen. than to have the more secure Face ID.
Hmm.
And USB-C, finally. And then
Very
they
cool.
added all their stuff that makes you come back to buy more stuff with the keyboard and the Apple Pencil.
I'm getting really dizzy.
Too much Apple overdose.
Maybe a little.
Okay, so what do you think about the new iPad? Oh, let's talk prices, actually. Because, so, there's an 11-inch version and a 12.9-inch version. Now, the base 11-inch Wi-Fi only 64 gigabyte version is $799. And then if you go to the top end, 12.9-inch, 1 terabyte Wi-Fi with cellular, it's $1,900 for a tablet. So, I think we just killed him with the prices. Yep, there he is.
All right. So, what do you want? Mocharv or a new Intel Cascade Lake Xeon?
Mockerby.
Okay.
Where did the name Mocharv come from, anyway?
That's a good question. So I came up with the name, and that's all you need to know.
Okay.
I
So
honestly,
it's just a random thing you pulled out from nowhere.
I honestly have no idea.
Okay.
It was there's one day where I had to come up with a name for something, and I just like, okay, so I can't call it something genetic. I got to come up with like a whole freaking word or something. And then I thought of the word charv, and then I just said Mocharv, and I'm like, yeah, that works.
Okay.
And fun fact, the oldest member of the Mocharv server is Luke.
Hey.
Let me say that again. The oldest member of the Mocharv server is Luke.
As in he's been on the server the longest, or he has lived the longest?
He's younger than both of us. He's been on the server the longest.
I thought he joined with me.
He did.
Wait, what?
So,
I don't understand then.
let me explain. Other than me,
Okay.
of course. He's the oldest Mocharv member. I made a world on an Xbox server where I did live stream. I live streamed me just doing basic Minecraft survival. I created a little house, and then I had Luke join to help me, and then it got boring, so I decided to create a little community, a little community thing with me and Luke, and we get some other people on. So there's a giant forest. We cleared out that forest, and there's like my shop and Luke's shop, and let's see here. I guess what happened was the what the heck? Whatever.
Okay.
So we created a world, and where was I going? Oh yeah, we had a bunch of people on, and that was about it. We just formed the Mocharv server. We called it that, and it was on Xbox. It's a whole near scrub.
Okay.
So let's talk about Mocharv.
Okay.
Disclaimer, just right now my family was annoying me. That's why I was distracted.
I could hear them.
Oh, really? That's great. So, we have got new members of the server.
We do? Oh.
We
okay.
do.
Let me see it.
I'm currently looking at the console right now, and it is 80% memory usage with no one on the server.
Yay.
We have so far two confirmed new two confirmed new members. I'm not gonna say who they are. Except that
will you message me them in Discord?
they're on the Discord server. They joined the other day.
Oh. Did they say anything?
Yeah, a little bit. There's someone else who's not confirmed yet because she hasn't talked to me in 3 months, which is Luke's friend.
Okay.
Brooke. So that makes sense.
I recruited
Luke's friend.
both of those people. Ha.
So we have Brooke, who's supposed to be on. And then I want to try to get a hell of a lot more people other than 3.
Heck. No heckin' swearing.
So, well, I'm sorry. If you want to join the Mocharv server, well then, message me on Discord. If you don't have me on Discord, then, actually, no, I'll put the forum in the description of the live stream. I'll do that. I might do that right now, actually. But if you want to join the Mocharv server, you have to have Minecraft PC and you have to be willing to play. It's that easy.
Yay.
Holden, if you have any friends like your friend Jack there who played a lot, feel free to invite them. And hold on, I'm just adding the link to the description. Oi, load. There we go. And there it is. Alright, so I want to do that. Holden, do you have anything planned for the Mocharv server?
Have you been on recently?
I have, and I saw that beautiful thing that you've built.
No, but I've not released that episode yet, so. In fact, I haven't even released the episode before that.
So, like I said, I'm probably not going to make Mocharv videos anymore, or Minecraft videos. Oh, crap. Yeah. Sorry. I'm not going to make Minecraft videos anymore. If you saw that, some of you may already know. But I'm probably not going to do Minecraft no more.
Return of Mr. Plant.
The Return of Mr. Plant.
Yeah, he's sitting in my lap.
Nice.
He's grown.
As you drop him.
I didn't drop him. I dropped my phone.
Okay. So
he's grown much bigger in recent times. He started out and he was like this big.
So
now he is big. He is big way now.
I want to. What was I going with this? I completely forgot what I was going to say.
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
Well, I cracked my screen protector, but that's okay.
Nice.
Yeah, glass hit glass, glass break.
All right. So
are we ready for what are we doing next now?
I honestly have no idea where I was going to go, so Holden, you go.
Okay, chocolate drone time then. So, at Duke, you know, the university.
Yep.
3 students, 3 college juniors, decided to use their free time to build a drone made of chocolate.
Yeah.
So they'd been trying to make an edible drone for a while. They started with cheese, and they said that was too ugly. They tried Jell-O, and you can imagine why that didn't work.
You put that would have been awesome.
Bread was too difficult to mold.
Yeah.
And chocolate was perfect. So at first they tried to construct it using a 3D printed chocolate mold, and it kind of just broke.
That's actually interesting. How heavy would
But-
chocolate be?
Well, it's
Is
not just chocolate. There's some electronics in it too, and it's just a
I know
shell
that.
of chocolate. It's not like
Okay.
a solid brick of
Okay.
chocolate.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But after just 3 attempts, they had a working chocolate drone. And so they've made 20 to 30 chocolate drones since then. And apparently there's a video somewhere, but it's not linked in this article. So
I'll search
I'm
that.
going to try and find it.
GoPro, the first chocolate drone takes off. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, Duke Engineering. That's loud. Choco love to help make them.
This is an odd video.
This is the same one I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
The music is too loud.
It is the same drone, though. So. Wow. Okay.
Ugh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So now a bakery
cool.
could make a drone and then at a wedding just have it fly into their mouths. How funny would that be, though? Like, just have a poof. Just drone hits you in the face and then you have the cake.
Yeah, I know.
Like
That'd be
the
interesting.
dream.
At least if you got hit, then you would have just ate the drone.
Yeah, and then you just get some chocolate.
Yeah. Pretty interesting.
Yes.
All right. Well, I
Okay,
got something
I'm out
a
of
lot more
articles,
interesting than
so-
chocolate.
Okay, yeah.
This will most likely be the last one too.
Okay.
Intel announces Cascade Lake Xeons, 48 cores and 12 channel memory per socket.
12 channel memory.
Yep.
Jeez.
Intel has.
Why?
I have this on my phone, by the way, as well. Intel has announced the next family of Xeon processors that it plans to ship in the first half of next year. The new parts represent a substantial upgrade over current Xeon chips, with up to 48 cores and 12 DDR4 memory channels per socket, supporting up to 2 sockets. These processors will likely be the top-end Cascade Lake processors. Intel is labeling them Cascade Lake Advanced Performance, with a higher level of performance than the Xeon scalable processors below them. The current Xeon SP chips are a monolithic die with up to 28 cores and 56 threads. Cascade Lake AP will instead be a multi-chip processor with multiple dies contained within a single package. AMD is using a similar approach for its comparable products. The EPYC processors use 4 dies in each package, with each die having 8 cores. So for those who don't know, Xeon processors are server-grade processors.
Yay.
The more cores, the more threads is favored over clock speed when it comes to servers. And having 48 cores and 12 channel memory per socket is insane. It really is. Especially since the old record was... I have no idea. Alright, hold on. I saw 14 nanometer. Let's see. Because Intel's 10 nanometer manufacturing process isn't yet good enough for mass market production, the new Xeons will continue to use a version of the company's 14 nanometer process. Intel hasn't yet revealed what the topology within each package will be, so the exact distribution of those cores and memory channels between chips is as yet unknown. So all the information I said is all that we know. I heard it was gonna go for, let's see here. Oh, wait, the E7 family. Let's look at this. bunch of articles on it. So it should go. Wait, is it the E7? Yeah, E7 V2. Alright, this is V4. 14 cores, 16 cores, 18 cores. What was the one I was looking at here? It was 48 cores. Okay.
Oof. That's
22, 24 cores. And 48 threads. It expected to go around for $10,000. It's not bad.
Oof.
Not bad.
It's a lot.
Max memory size is 3 terabytes.
Dang.
It's a 46-bit physical address extensions. Wait a minute, no, this is for... Yeah, no, this is correct. $10,000 is estimated price it'll go for. So, this is a big step into server upgrades, because when it comes to servers, like I mentioned, processors, it's cores and threads that matter the most, and memory. Especially depending on what kind of server it is. For instance, if it is a storage server or a rendering server, the memory is going to be big for you. If it's a server that, what am I trying to say? If it's like a server that holds websites or web pages, both of them, both memory and CPU, could be equal to give a good effect. Stuff like that. So just in case, for those who don't know what the Xeons are for, it's not for consumer grade computers, as you could probably tell by the price. For instance, the new Xeons here is probably something that Holden here would get to play Minecraft with.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
32 gigabytes. I just don't see the need for it.
Well, partly, I bought it because eventually, at some point, I'm going to upgrade my motherboard, and then my old motherboard will go into a Ryzen 3 2200G system, and I'll use my old RAM in that.
Okay. Okay, let me clarify. So, for something like this, or like Holden, 16 gigabytes is pretty good. Mm-hmm. I see for one consumer grade computer, the max you should really go is 32. But that
for a consumer, yeah.
That
for a
shouldn't
professional,
be like,
you can go higher.
You can go higher, yeah. But you shouldn't like spend more money. I think 32 gigabytes is good because the LTT group mainly use 32 gigabytes for their editing systems. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind that they did have a separate rendering server, but I still think 32 gigabytes is good.
Yeah, they're also editing in 8K, so
yeah,
I don't think editing 1080p
I
really
do
warrants
know that
more than 32 gigs.
By default had 64, but you shouldn't go more than that. For one of their storinators, they have, that holds about petabyte storage. They have about 128 gigabytes of memory. So that enters server grade, which is about amount of memories you need for holding a petabyte of storage. But really, I would not go above 32 gigabytes. If you have 64, then you're a legend. If you have more than that, then that's just overkill.
If you're at 64, you're probably a professional.
No, 32 gigabytes would be entering professional. Being honest with you. Especially if you're using...
I don't know about that. Yeah,
especially if you're using Premiere. It'll be about the same effect as my computer with a low-budget editing software like Filmora Wondershare.
Mm-hmm. 32 gigabytes is like enthusiast/professional, I'd say.
If you're doing just gaming, 16 is okay. If you're doing media production, 32 is good.
Mm-hmm. If you're editing 4K, you should probably go with 32, honestly. Especially if it's high bitrate 4K. Like
Yeah.
if you're editing 4K raw footage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oof.
Yeah, I've seen someone have like 30 gigs of RAM usage just from Premiere for 4K raw footage. So
Yeah, but like the thing with Premiere is that you can get add-ons and plugins, and you can make it so advanced that your computer begs for mercy.
this was just straight vanilla Premiere though.
Okay. All right. Well, also fun fact. So, let's talk about the fork for a few minutes.
Okay.
So
It was glorious. Of course.
Beautiful. You
We knew
sent
it
me a
would be.
picture, of you watching it in the middle of
Yes.
the night, and like I'm like, wow, you're watching a spoopy atmosphere. And then I asked you a question, and you never answered me. I asked you a question, and you never answered me.
Oh, the good. Yes, it was glorious. I told you that just now.
Because you said, wow, I just watched this in holy sheets, and I'm like, is it bad or good? I can't tell from that.
Oh yeah, holy sheets.
So anyway, there's a scene. If you haven't watched it, go watch it, because if you haven't watched it, you're insane. There's a scene where the fork comes flying at me and attacks me and stabs me. Originally, I was supposed to be using Premiere Pro and/or After Effects to achieve this. I knew how to do this. It's basically, I made a video where I faked shot an arrow. It was basically the same as that. Like a fake shot, no, like I shot an arrow. The arrow was fake. I just completely did it with Premiere Pro. What I did was I just like took the image and moved it each frame, and I saw this effect on YouTube, and I just added motion blur and stuff like that, and it worked okay. But the problem with that is
I've used that technique before.
With the Premiere Pro, I used like the effects tab. It's not something that I just literally crudely made into frame by frame and then like edited it. Like it was an actual professional thing that most movie enthusiasts do. However, Premiere Pro decided that it did not want to work. Neither did After Effects. And this was about 3 days before I had to render and upload the fork. So I'm like, oh crap. I don't want to like just forge something that looks so bad and upload this, especially since I've worked so hard on it at this point. So, do you want to know what your old boy did?
Hey, what did you do?
Do you remember how I mentioned what I did was I took the image and moved it frame by frame? Well, that's exactly what I did. I took an image of a fork, transparented it.
Transparentified.
What I did was actually in the original fork, it actually took me longer to get hit in the head and like recoiled and thrown back to the ground. It took me a little longer to do that, and that right there is what helped me a lot. So what I did was I added motion blur to the image of the fork, and then I animated it. I think it took around 20 frames until I was completely on the ground. And then what I did was I slightly sped it up. Like it looked decent as it was, but you could tell that it was pretty forged. Then I slightly speeded it up, and it looked even better. In fact, I went over to my local school computer, which had Premiere Pro, the other day, and I recreated this effect, and it looked nearly identical. So I'm really happy with that. I kind of want to make a video showing the production of the fork, but that's going to have to wait until after the second fork.
I have a question for you. Why did your school computer have Premiere Pro?
Because my it wasn't a default school computer. There's the normal computer lab, and there's one with there's a room with a few computers in it for photography, for,
Okay.
I think that's an extracurricular activity, or it could be a college course. I think it has quadros in them, and I found that out and I got pissed off. So each computer has, I think, each Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Audition, and something else from Adobe. I forget what it was.
That makes
though.
sense.
So I just
Lightroom,
went to that because I just handed them my FBI card, and I'm like, FBI, let me in, and they did. And yeah, so I was really happy with that. It's in the original video. I mean, not the original. In
Did you
the
die?
final video, it does look a little tiny bit crude, but that is like supreme to it.
You
And
died.
yeah.
Hello.
Unfortunately for Holden,
yeah.
he pretty much watched
You're
the
dying.
entire.
I can't.
Wait, what?
hear you.
I am.
Yeah, you're dying a lot.
I'm dying. Wait.
Okay, it's slightly better now. Wait, talk normally.
How can I talk normally? You can't talk normally. It's me.
Like, just talk.
I can't talk normally. There's no way I can talk normally.
It's good again. Okay. It fixed.
Anyway, so yeah.
Okay.
You okay?
I hit my desk with my chair. I do that a lot.
Anyway, actually, Holden, what did you do to contribute to the fork? What I was saying, Holden pretty much watched the entire fork before it came out, because I sent him each scene, said this is good, and then he gave me advice on the audio, and then I think he edited the beginning scene for me a little bit. You made it. You cut a lot of the dead crap out, and then you just added audio. The song, by the way, I did add by myself.
Yes.
So Holden
added the song.
Helped a lot. Thanks, Holden.
Yeah, I added room noise, which made it sound so much better.
Yeah.
But it didn't actually end up mattering because you put the music in. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's I told you that. Like, I could, like, with the audio, I'm making it sound good, but it doesn't have to sound pristine because I'm adding music.
Yeah.
The garage scene I was not really happy with, but okay, whatever.
The
anyway,
room noise just makes it blend better, but the music does the same thing. So.
Yeah. Anyway.
Rip.
I'm afraid that's all we have for today.
Oh, okay.
That was about our normal time. Right?
Midterms were yesterday. Have you looked at the results?
I have not.
Ooh.
Have you?
No. I've been following it though. I just haven't had time to look it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I know who won my district because
we don't get
it was like a
99.999 unless it's Apple. So anyway, that's the end of Boat Tech News. Thank you for watching, or thank you for staying, which is weird for most people.
Yeah.
And thank you, Holden, for joining for this week. And we'll see you in a couple weeks on Holden's channel.
Yay.